Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your girl Nicole Lerner, and we are back with another episode of what's this thing called? I just started watching anime.
You see, we stretching. We stretching, dog. We stretching.
This is what I was waiting for, Captain. Let's go. The reason why I was really campaigning Takemichi, he was actively looking for a way to kind of hold on to everything he had in the past in the future.
I don't know why they made 20 plus episodes and nobody taught this kid how to fight.
It's a fighting show, and the main character's special move is cry on command. That's his special attack.
But I did think he was going to do it because I was like, bro, he honestly, in his right mind, cannot think that this man is going to be capable of bringing this dude back. Like,
nah, Mikey, we've seen what this man's capable of. He do it. Like,
that's true.
I was like, don't lie. You actually killed him.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your girl Nicole Lerner, and we are back with another episode of what's this thing called? I just started watching anime. I watched something like that.
Close enough.
I'll put it somewhere else. It's been a while since we've been here. I forgot the name of my own series. But we are alive and thriving, and we out here. Today, we are going to talk about Tokyo Revengers and all of its glory. But before we do that, I like to get into the good stuff. Oh, also, actually, the gooder stuff. Got to remind y'all to come hang with us in the Discord. Wherever you see this part of the video at, I will post the Discord link somewhere in the bottom because that's usually where the caption is. And you can join the Discord. Also, you can go to my Instagram. There's a little Linktree link up there. You can join it from there. And make sure you join. Oh, and if you're listening on the streaming platforms, because the episodes are starting to be released on there, then still go follow that Discord link and come hang out with us and join Oprah's Anime Club because she did it and you should join. Can that be the name, Oprah's Anime Club? I'm joking.
Oprah's Anime Club. OAC.
The OAC. Yep. Are you at home? Not, a matter of fact, don't share your business with the masses. I don't recognize where you're at. Looks different.
Undisclosed location.
Okay.
I know where you are because you told us on Twitter by mistake.
What?
No,
I'm not there. I'm not there yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go there. I'm not there yet.
All right. So with that said, we'll go ahead and start talking about what everybody got going on before we get into Tokyo Revengers. So we'll go ahead and start to my left, which is Stick. So Stick, let us know what you got going on, what you've been up to. I guess that's the same question. So yeah, just answer that.
Answer both by answering one. Yeah, man, it's been a good week because Monday I finally cleared the first draft to the sequel to Whisper.
Hey.
It's been a long time coming. So I've been celebrating that for the last 2 days, sending off the editors probably this weekend, and then we'll just slowly get that going, and then probably it'll be like a January release at this point. I'm trying to get back into the video game, the video content game. So we'll probably start recording episodes of Clueless Vino again soon. I actually did record a video recently for Cowboy Bebop. As you can see, tomorrow is a live action. Tomorrow's a live action Cowboy Bebop debut. I'm going in with low expectations, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, man, go check out that video by Cowboy Bebop. My wife watched it for the first time and she loved it. So there it is. That's what's up. That's what's up with me, man.
Hey, that's what's up with you. All right, Nisho Soul.
Beautiful. I'm praying that my name shows up on here because I can't for the wreck. I'm solely Takemichi, but for those who don't know, I'm kidding. Nisho, so I've been back on the Twitch game a little bit more. I took a break for this past week, just been handling like personal stuff. I'm working on a couple of things in the background now, but I'm coming back to streaming soon. If y'all want to follow me, twitch.tv/Nisho. Gonna stream every Tuesday, Thursday. I'm gaming, I'm talking shit. I'm building a pretty solid community, actually. Like, it's been a lot of fun really getting in the Twitch game and just discovering there are people who are just as goofy and love gaming just as much as I do. So I'm like, okay, I love it here. I dig it. And the other side of that is like getting to meet people in the middle of the quarantine. You know, I got to listen to different podcasts and meet different networks. So that's what Stick was referring to. I'm actually going to New York this Saturday. Well, by the time it comes out, I'll already be there. Yes, but like I'm going up to New York and I'm about to link with a couple of people that I met. So it's gonna be pretty dope.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that you was going to New York. Yeah, with the peeps. All right, that's what's up. Well, it's my turn. It's Nicole Leonard. You know, y'all probably haven't seen me or heard me in too many places. I had to, you know, dip out for a second. But I'm slowly making my appearances here and there, which includes Twitch. You can find me on there Sunday nights at 9 p.m. We be listening to music together. Sometimes I be rapping. Sometimes I be tapping. Sometimes I be talking. Sometimes I be drinking. Sometimes I be chilling. And just be a good time. We just be hanging out, reducing anxiety, whatever. We have this anime thing. And what else I got going on? We are coming up on the final episode of the Colon Soul podcast, which will be in December. So I want to appreciate everybody that's been rocking with us this far. But you know, the bow is being tied on that one, and we're sending it off with love. And outside of that, I don't have anything else. So thank y'all for watching, and we're gonna get into this Tokyo Avengers.
Let's fucking go. Let's get it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell y'all this. So it's been a while. I don't remember if I wrote a question for it or not.
Man, wait. Well, oh my god, wait. Questions like Nick usually got a synopsis in the beginning, man. I don't even remember.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
We out of shape with this. Holy crap.
We're out of shape. Oh yeah. This is why you got homies to do stuff with you to remind you of structure. So the synopsis of Tokyo Avengers. So there's this kid. Well, in the beginning, he's not a kid. He's a grown man. He somehow travels back in time to his kid self and is able to change how things happen. Also, even though I won't put out too many spoilers in this summary, there will be spoilers for the rest of this video. So if you don't want spoilers, go watch Tokyo Avengers and then come back and hee ha ha with us. But yeah. So he goes back, he's able to change the past as a kid, but you know, like every other time travel movie, you know, every time he changes something, he just screws everything up even more. And you know, he thinks like, oh, all I gotta do is this, but then he does this, and then it opens up another can of worms and whoop ass, quite literally. And Takemichi's a beast, and not Takemichi. I didn't mean him. Not him. Wrong.
I know you didn't mean him.
Thank you. Mikey.
You met Mikey.
Mikey's beast. Yeah. You know, that's the man right there. And,
yes.
And that's about it. You know, the kid. You know, it's about a crybaby that tries to change the world. And I heart Takemichi though. You know, the crybaby that he is. So, yeah. That's my synopsis.
Well, there you go. That's all we needed. That's all we needed was a synopsis.
Good as always, man. Good as always.
Yeah, so we can get into. I was about to go look for my notes. Let's see, Tokyo Avengers. I guess I didn't write any because my last anime note says prison school. So
Jesus. The lost episode.
The lost episode, yes.
episode.
I was waiting for somebody to say that shit, yes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Episode.
That's also why it seemed like it wasn't on for a while, because that one got disappeared. All right.
In the case of that anime, rightfully so.
So. Does anybody else have a question ready? Because I got a few questions I could come up with off the top of my head, but does anybody have one prepared already?
I mean, I'll just ask a regular question. This anime reminds me of a lot of different. This anime reminds me of different anime in the sense that I feel like in Japan, there's always like gangs, some like cliques or like groups, and this one really took the gang culture very seriously, like biker gang, like typical stuff.
Yeah.
But every time they do it, even in Mob Psycho, there was like gangs and stuff. But like, how come it's always in middle school? Is middle school different for us, for them over there, for us? Like, it's crazy.
It gets real in middle school. They actually
like you go,
man.
like you go from, oh man, I love Blue's Clues, to yo, I gotta go murder somebody. Like, yo, dog, what is going on? So I guess my question is, how have y'all, after watching a few animes with this type of gang culture, how do you like the presentation of gang culture in Japan versus what you see in Americanized versions? Because I'm saving my other question for later.
Repeat that question for me one more time.
So Japan's presentation of gang culture, how do you think it compares? How do you think what's your perception of it? Like, do you think are they glorifying it? Or are they presenting it in a way of only option, as like, you know how like gangs create over here, they were supposed to help the community, versus their gang culture is, we just want to do hooligan shit. You know what I'm saying? So how do you feel about the presentation of gang culture versus how they do it over here in the West?
So it seems, the first thing I think of when I like kind of think of when I see it portrayed in the anime is the fact that like the lack of guns in comparison to like American culture, you know, because Americans, we're crazy about our guns. We can't take our firearms away from us. And then as far as like it's portrayed, I definitely feel like they missed that part for me in the purpose of the gangs. Like, you know, like, so it's hard to compare, because I feel like with American culture, since I'm already an American, I kind of understand like the birth of gangs and how that comes to be, and why even in today's world, like, you know, in the 21st century or whatever, the attraction of a young person growing up and wanting to be in the gang, whether it's out of survival or just thinking it's cool. Like, I already get why that happens. So if I see it in TV and some type of American media, then I don't need the backstory, because I already know how it comes to be. Whereas in Japan, I don't know that much about Japanese culture, so I don't know why a kid would want to be in a gang in middle school and want to start cracking heads open and feel like they got to have turf wars and all this stuff. I don't know why. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have the same things that we have, you know, classism and lower income areas, higher income, that type of stuff. So, like, I'm pretty sure they face a lot of the same things that we do here in America. And I feel like for someone that's Japanese watching it, they don't need an explanation for why there's gang culture in Japan. They already know, you know, they know what births it. So I say all that to say, I didn't actually think that much into it. And like, now I'm trying to answer your question. Like, I just think it's a difference of what we're already familiar with, because you know they, and specifically in that anime mob cycle, they don't talk about like why the gangs came to be. They talk about why the specific people are part of that gang, or they talk about their specific stories and stuff, but they don't really talk about like Japanese gang culture as a whole. So I think there's a purpose to it. I think, you know, if you have gangs anywhere, like there's some type of reason for them existing, even though we don't really know why. So that's actually something fun I might look into on the side to figure that out, because it sounds like something cool. Yeah. I don't know if that's a real answer, but that's
Nah, it makes sense to me, yeah.
You sure?
Oh boy. I mean, it's a tough one because it's like what I've typically seen in anime, what I've seen in like even studying a lot of culture of Japan. It's like, but them, it's a lot more of like gangs being an honor bound type thing. Like you're in for the whole squad. Your life is bound to the whole squad. You're gonna die by the whole squad. It's literally like it kind of goes back to like the era of the samurai, like to live by the sword, die by the sword type shit. That's what I'm kind of seeing it as like in Japan. But for us, it's like, yeah, so here's a gun, here's, you know, insert drug paraphernalia here, you win. Like, what? Like, because it's like Nick said, a lot of us get exposed to it at a young age. We don't know how to process it versus Japan. It's like they probably got exposed to it, seeing like other people do it. And it's like, oh, we getting fingers chopped off. Okay, cool. Like, so everybody's inundated in different ways. But from what I've seen, like, Japan is more like an honor bound type thing, whereas us is more like the cool factor. I don't know if I'm being divisive in that as well, but that's like my generalization of what I've seen it for, like the mob psychos and the Tokyo Ghouls, and even with Tokyo Revengers. Like, I think the only time I really saw the gang warfare mentality other than Revengers was in Tokyo Ghoul, because it was literally the ghouls, the humans, the CD. The CDD, whatever they were called, whatever the fuck. Like, it was like a constant war of like, y'all are different, y'all don't belong here, and no one can figure out who belongs where, but they trying to take everybody out. That's pretty much what happened. But it's a matter of dominance at that point. It's still the call, but I mean, I feel like I see where they're going with it, though.
Yeah. I guess for me, when I was looking at it, I think I see what both of y'all saying, only because like I feel like over there's got to be some type of, like Nisha said, like an honor to it. Like it's, oh, you know, you're part of the so and so whatever gang. Like, you know how many people and who's been in this gang, da da da. Like they did this and now they're doing this or whatever. Now I'm sure based on this, because, you know, there's Yakuza over there and stuff like that. Like, they're real. Like, they're the guys doing the chopping the fingers off. Like, yo, this is just a warning shot. Like, that's a very aggressive warning shot, sir. But, like, so I'm sure it's like a gateway into, like, getting into the Yakuza. But it's almost like an honor system for them. And just watching them create gangs, and then, like, protect their turf, it's very similar to, like, you know what I kept thinking about? Like, remember Capture the Flag, bro? Oh, yeah. Like, the game, that's what it just seems like. Just with fists. And there's no flag. Like, there's no flag. So it's just like, yeah, let's just beat each other up. And then we just call it off at one point. And let's just dip out. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Like, that's crazy. Also, just a quick aside, they're biker gangs. They're 14. How are they riding bikes? What is the age limit? What is the age limit for these motorcycles?
What is it? Age motorcycle?
Yeah, like, when do you get your license? This is crazy.
Japan.
No, I'm still tripping off the stick. Said, wait, can I give you my answer tomorrow?
Oh, that joke is crazy, bro.
It says 18 in Japan.
bro. I'll say, so they breaking all types of rules.
Yeah.
Where
Fuck that.
the cops? No, the cops becoming mad late. I'm like, bro, like all you have to do is get a traffic violation. You good, bro? You could stop gang mentality so quickly just by pulling over people. That's it.
What the usual solution is shoot, pow, bang, bang ain't gonna do it for the government? Okay.
They're not doing it over there. They actually, I guess, working correctly. I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I didn't even think about that. Like the whole these are like 12-year-olds riding around on motorcycles. Like it's nothing.
Like it's normal, bruh.
Hey.
All right. So, I think. Shit! I just had my question in my head. Oh, so I was thinking about Taco. Man, Mikey be having me fuck his name up because he called him Taco in the show, and that's what I called him. So, Takemichi, like his relationship with Mikey, do y'all think that's like legit, or do you think Mikey is kind of just using him in a sense for whatever reason because he cries and get his way or some shit?
Ooh, okay. Okay, I actually didn't think of this question.
Are they legit friends, or is Mikey just keeping them around for some reason?
I mean, given that every time Takemichi came back to the present, Mikey wasn't there, that might be a clue. But honestly, didn't piece it together until you said it. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. It didn't really hit until the future. Like, we saw everybody else, but Mikey. And I'm like, is he not away because of everybody else? Is he away because of Takemichi trying to change the past? And this, again, I know we're going to get to this part later, but Mikey is pretty clutch off of this one moment. Like, he confronted Takemichi about a couple of the things that he knew that was going to happen. It didn't say shit about it. He was like, wait, how'd you know it was going to happen? I was like, oh, so he's going to find out. No. He's going to fuck up the timeline. Don't do it.
I mean, he fucking up every other timeline. Might as well fuck up another.
No, but like just that instance specifically, I was like, bro, no, Mikey really could have blew his whole shit up being there, but like he was just being silly about it. I was like, bro, he really could have blown his whole shit up. Done again.
Before I forget. Keep.
What are you doing?
No, you just said something that made me think of something I wanted to bring up, but I just want to make sure I don't forget.
No, it's all good. No, I was talking about like how you were saying how like Mikey's kind of using Takemichi because like
I didn't say he is using him. I'm just asking, do y'all think he is?
I mean, I feel like Mikey's still trying to discern Takemichi's loyalty in a way. Cause like it's the one thing everybody else didn't trust his ass. He was like, "The fuck is Crybaby doing here?" And then he's like, "Oh, he's with Mikey, I guess. You know, we actually trust him." And then him and Mikey talking. It's like Mikey's like, "Hey, look, how much are you really riding for us?" I mean, all the way, man. You sure? Yeah, bring my guy back. What? Like he was testing him at every other point. He's like, "Nah, bring my guy back. We got you."
I don't think he honestly thought that Takemichi was going to be able to bring that dude back. I think he wanted him to just try, and was like, because it's like, why would he think that he was capable of doing that?
Great question. That's a great question.
God damn it.
Bro, when he told him to do that, I was like, "Dog, he got to be kidding." And he's like, "If you don't, I'm gonna kill you." I was like, "You're not about to kill this man, and you know he's not about to bring this dude back."
I was like, "Don't lie. You actually kill him."
Nah, Mikey. We've seen what this man's capable of. He do it. Like
that's true, but I did think he was going to do it because I was like, "Bro, he honestly, in his right mind, cannot think that this man is going to be capable of bringing this dude back." Like. Like I could see if he would have asked, what's his second hand name?
Draga.
Draga. Like Draga to do it. You know what I'm saying? But you sent him. What was he going to do?
Prove your loyalty, goddamn.
He did what he did. What he knew how to do best, which was cry on the ground. and it didn't do anything. But it was like, yeah.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, Stick, what do you think about their relationship as friends? Is it legit, or do you think he's kind of using him for something?
Nah, man. I think it's legit. I think it's legit because it's something different from Mikey, right?
Right.
I think everybody has that one friend where somebody looks into the relationship and they're like, that don't make sense and that don't add up. Right. But everybody has that one friend where it's like, y'all share nothing in common, yin and yang, right? Mm-hmm. And so I think Mikey likes the fact that he has an alternative view to certain things, that he's not such a tough guy, and that he took up for Hinata or whatever. Yep. So I think he just enjoys, and it's almost like Takemichi keeps him grounded, and like keeps him in like a sense of that keeps him a sense of like I still am like this young kid or whatever. So like this is who I could be. So let me keep him around to remind myself of who I am or whatever. So I don't think it's right now. I don't think there's any ulterior motive. I do think it is interesting that he, no one can ever get in contact with Mikey when he's in the present. Like no one knows where he is. I think season 2 will probably tell us more why that's the case. However, I don't think it has anything to do with Takemichi per se, only because Takemichi lost contact with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like when we first meet him, he lost contact with everybody. He's just this regular Smo getting fired from different job, whatever. And he has no contact with any of his old friends. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure what the connection is before that, but maybe this time altering stuff and like mess with the past could affect it. But yeah, I think they're legit. I think they're legit friends. I think Takemichi puts a lot of trust into Mikey. I don't know if it's the same way the other way around. I think Mikey just likes Takemichi, but Takemichi trusts Mikey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He definitely has like a, how like you have like a younger family member that you fuck with, and like you kind of trust them, like you want to trust them to do things, like so you're like, yeah, go to the store, I'm gonna give you $5 to go to the store for me, bring my change back, and you like kind of test them a little bit to see how dependable they are, but like oh, I'm not about to get my $5 back probably.
one or two things is gonna happen. Either you're not gonna get what you asked for, or you're not getting your change back. There's no in between. You're not getting both. You know what I mean? You're not getting both.
You know what I'm saying? I imagine that's how my mom was when she sent us to the store. She's like, dang, I sent these kids to the store for some gum and Rock Creek, and I'm about to get some tropical flavored gum. My mom hates tropical flavored gum, by the way. But she's about to get some fruit flavored gum and like an orange soda. And she's going to get her change back.
But not what she wanted. It's not what she wanted.
First thing the kids say, they ain't have it, Mom. You ain't look hard enough. Like, Mom.
That's it. That's the one.
Yep. And that's dope that you say that, because that is kind of how their relationship is. And for the record, everybody, I don't think he's using him at all. I just wanted to pose the question just to kind of play devil's advocate and whatnot. But I think I really agree with both your perspectives. And I think he really does keep him there to keep him grounded. Like when they had the episode when they were him and his friends were playing soccer, and then Dragon and him joined in. That was really cute, because then it reminded everybody that they're all kids at the end of the day, and they just want to enjoy the freedom of being children or whatever. So yeah.
I appreciate that the anime did do that, because there's so many anime that puts everybody in the role of y'all gotta be these kids with powers. It's nah, they're kids. You know what I mean? It's in the middle of game warfare, mind you, but they're kids. You know what I mean? They had those moments. So I'm glad the anime did that, though.
Yeah.
Facts.
I feel like now since we mentioned, I mean, I guess he's the main character, so we did mention him a lot. We gotta address the Crybaby situation, which I know Stick you are super annoyed by.
I will simply go last. I just want to know what it is that y'all see in him. And then I will play devil's advocate and just go against all of that. I just want to know what y'all see in him that y'all love so much. That's it. It's been boggling my mind since everybody's like, oh my god, Takemichi #1, solely Takemichi. Takemichi's my guy. Like I've been waiting for this entire moment, for this moment right here. Right here. So please, one by one, what is it that y'all love about Takemichi?
All right, well, since I enacted the name change, I'll go first in place of me thinking of a question. I think this is the moment I was truly waiting for. So, all right. The reason why I was really campaigning Takamichi is because, like, he was actively looking for a way to kind of hold on to everything he had in the past in the future. You know what I mean? No matter how impossible it looked, stick you ain't shit. Like, no matter how impossible it looked, that, like, okay, this is the way I'm looking at it. Like, Takamichi knew the improbable was in front of him. I'm trying to save everybody in the future because it's like he came back to literally maybe 2 to 3 possible futures of him nearly having everything he wanted, but it just got snatched from at the last second. And for me, that's why I kind of fuck with Takamichi. He was like, all right, there's probably one thing I missed in the past. Let me go back and do it again. There's probably a couple things I missed in the past. Let me do it again. And he's noticing like little things more and more. That's like, oh, okay, that's why Mikey left. Oh, that's why bitch ass Kisaki's still at the top. Oh, this is why like all my people left me. It's like he's noticing more and more times going in the past. Like, all right, this is getting a little bit more impossible than I thought, but I'm still keep going to get to something to where I can at least be happy knowing everybody else is happy. You know what I mean? So at least that's why I fuck with him. Like, got his ass whooped, went back to the future. God knows how many times see everybody he knew and loved die, but he stood on his shit. And I gotta give him credit. Like, he stood on his shit. So that's my fuck.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I'm usually quite annoyed by the whiny characters in these shows, I find. You know? And I can't say that he didn't annoy me. Can't say that one. I think what helped me like him, well, not be like so against him, was the fact that like everybody called out him being a crybaby. Like, yeah, everybody was like crybaby Taco. It was just like, even his girl got on him for like always crying. And she's like, "Are you going to cry again?" And I was like, I really enjoyed that about the writing. So I guess that's kudos to the show that, you know, it's like it didn't go unmissed, and they clearly intentionally wrote him like that, you know, as a very emotional kid. And it's like, I think that's important. I thought that was important to include because like you have all these kind of like machismo kind of dudes running around, and then you have this main character who's like a fucking plush teddy bear. Yeah. Like, but when he needs to, he has heart. He does have heart when he needs to. Like, you know, does he get his ass beat? Yes. I don't know why they made 20 plus episodes and nobody taught this kid how to fight. Like, nobody was like shadow boxing with him, boxing. Nobody took him to the dojo. Like, nothing. He is surrounded by 100 niggas that can fight. And nobody taught this man how to, like, to at least duck.
I mean, when you're surrounded by 100 hands, you don't need hands. I'm just saying.
I mean, clearly he did, because he was getting caught with it. I mean, he was getting caught with duck. My man got tied up in the forest, like couldn't do shit about it. You know what I'm saying? It was like Fu all over again, but like in 2020 form as a young boy. My man was always in, sticky situations.
No.
But yeah, I definitely say for me, like while I can't say he will be my favorite, I will say the writing helped him not be as annoying as he could have been. Because like I said, they use the other characters to balance him out and call him out and like really poke at him. And like I said, the balance of, the tough dudes versus this little, tiny kind of dude. And, every time he came back, he kind of came back a little bit mature and tried to be a little bit more, I don't know, level-headed. But my guy was emotional like Carl Thomas, and and I, no judgment there. I guess.
I wish I never met him. So,
but I'm shy. But I'm shy. But yeah, I'm pretty neutral on Takemichi, and that's good to say because, like I said, usually I don't like the whiny characters in an anime, so that's more positive than most of the guys in the past. Because I'm pretty neutral on him, and I give that to the writing. I give that writing credit. They did a good job at writing the story and making sure he had a place and an intention with his crybaby-ness. At least he had a point in the story, unlike some people.
Yes, we'll get there.
And Birth Angel. At least he had a purpose.
It always goes back to first. Oh shit!
I've watched Baki from Baki the Grappler cry, but he had hands. I watched Deku from My Hero Academia cry, but he had hands. I watched Ganta from Dead Man Wonderland cry the entire series, but he had hands.
But not everybody got hands, though. That's real life.
They're all the main characters. When I watch a show that's about fighting, the show is about fighting. It's a fighting show. And the main character's special move is cry on command? That's his special attack? Dog, listen. This man cried. I watched, there are 24 episodes of season 1. For 24 straight episodes, he cried every single episode. There wasn't one where he didn't. He cried the entire time. It's unprecedented. It was unprecedented. I've never seen that in my entire life. I was flabbergasted at watching him cry the entire time. And my thing is, guys, the first episode, he says, "Yo, guys, we should create our own gang and take on whatever over 2nd Street Middle School." I'm thinking, okay, my man got hands, like his group got hands. They about to go beat somebody up, bro. They got their ass beat. Day 1, episode 1, getting their ass beat. So I'm thinking, okay, cool. He gonna learn from his mistake and keep on and learn to fight. Nope. Episode 2, he got his ass beat. Episode 3, he got his ass beat. Down the line, bro. Down the line. Like there was no improvement. Oh yeah, he had the little fight where he choked the old boy out. Lucky, that's called plot armor. That's what that's called. That's plot armor. That's writing, as they're saying.
Submission wins still count. I'm just saying.
That's fine, but all of a sudden now he got balls to do something. They should have killed him. Like they would. There was no reason for him to all of a sudden be, I'm Mr. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. In the 100-man fight and the all of a sudden now he can. yo, you have to get together. He knocks out one dude and then he getting his ass beat for the dog. It's the most frustrating thing that I've watched in my entire life. Y'all keep going back to old boy. What's his name? What's called Tommy Pickles? What the hell is the boy name? The damn chef from Kyohei. Y'all keep bringing him up. He's not the main character, dog. That's fine. He's still one of the most useless characters of all time. Serves no purpose in the anime. You will never get me to say that that's not true. Yeah. You will never get me to say it's not true. But I didn't expect anything from him. I didn't expect him to go shoot anybody. I didn't expect him to go beat somebody's ass. I watched 24 episodes of this man getting the chance to go back in time to beat people's ass, and he did nothing. He did nothing. He did nothing. And then oh my God, bro, they put him in the gang. Why did they put him in the gang? They had the film of watching him. They had the scouting report. They're like, you know what? You know what we need? We need this bitch ass nigga. Like, what is going on, man? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand, bro. I hate Takemichi, bro.
Let everybody know.
Bro, that's fine. That's fine. He wasn't throwing punches. He was in the middle of the fight doing this. The entire time.
That shit did.
The entire time.
I was like, bro, why is he here right now? Like,
bro,
and then
listen,
it's like
you don't understand.
That one part where he was looking for a dragon, I was like, dude, walk outside of the fight. Like, the circle is here. Everybody's fighting here. Just walk out of the circle.
That one.
This nigga is taller than everybody. All you had to do was walk out and look up.
Bruh, but here's the thing. Before that whole thing, before he found him, like, the whole speech, I'm going to find him. I'm going to do it. Psh, my man's on the ground bleeding to death. Your bitch ass just looking around like a dummy. I hate him, bro. I hate him. Because it's one thing to make a mistake. It's one thing to not have the information and you can't stop it. You know what's going to happen. And he still acts like he can't stop anything. You have one job. Protect the one person. Just stay with him the entire time. Nope, he can't do that. You wonder why? Because he sucks. He sucks. He sucks.
Dang,
Jesus.
Sound like Takemichi came and took your cookies.
I know. Right?
But he couldn't. I'd beat his ass. Don't you understand? Like, that's the point. He can never do it. He can't.
Hey, Nick.
He can't.
Six dragon.
It's terrible, man.
Now we know what really grinds sticks gears over here. Main characters that can't fight.
We know the truth.
You don't have to be able to fight, but like my thing is, if it's a fighting show, you got to be able to fight, though. That don't make no sense. That's not logical. That's not logical.
Well, I think
at least get the blicky or something. I don't care what you do at this point. Like damn, dog, this is crazy.
Well, I think we figured out. Oh no, Nick, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying I feel crazy because I was like, I didn't mind that like he couldn't fight, and like I said, the crying part was definitely overkill. Like that was annoying as hell. And then like the whole thing about us going through 20 plus episodes and nobody teaching this man how to like stick and move, at least a little quick little dodge and counter, something is insane. But I don't know, I guess because I haven't watched that many fighting animes, I don't expect to make like I don't know, I thought it was cool that he couldn't fight because that's realistic to me anyway.
Let me just ask you this. Let me paint this scenario for you, right? Just real quick, and then I'll be done. I'll be done with this until we get to worst characters, because you can guess who it's gonna be. But let me just throw this out here. That's like somebody going to Mortal Kombat, the tournament of death, and being like, "Oh, we gotta be able to fight." It makes no sense.
Oh yeah,
it makes zero sense. Like, oh, I thought this was just a vacation. Like, no, fam. People are getting their hearts ripped out. What are you talking about? That's what it's like for him, bro. It's insane.
He's just always at the melee, like.
Guys, stop fighting, nigga. We're in a game. What are you talking about?
Okay, well, I think
that's I'm just
Well, I think given Stick's very long tirade, that just actually made me think of a question. So,
we knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. I was prepared.
So that's why I was ready. like part of the reason I changed my name is I knew Stick was gonna be pissed, but I think I figured out a question from all that though. So, given that Takemichi was pretty much a pacifist thrown into a very much ride or die situation, like, do you think? Well, actually, Nick, I think you might have answered this, but I feel like I can ask this for y'all. Like, do y'all see that as a realistic scenario in real life? Do y'all see that as like something that could really be a thing? Like, you're thrown into a situation where like you pretty much don't have the same skills as everybody else, but like you gotta survive it anyway.
Absolutely. I feel like let's use something that y'all have expertise in. You know how rappers be talking like they be shooting guns and stuff and they shooters and da or whatever. Mm-hmm. They're never the real shooters in their They're never the real shooters. They hang out with people who are the shooters. But they're never the guys who are about the action. It's about the people around them. So I feel like, yeah, of course you can be put in a situation where like you don't have the certain skills or whatever, and you're in a sink or swim situation. Hell, even when, let's just take something a little bit lighter. How often do people apply for jobs that they have absolutely no idea what it's about? And then they get the job. And now you just have to sink or swim. Mm-hmm. Either you're going to excel at the job or you're getting fired after the probationary period. There's no in between. You know what I mean? So it's not out of the realm of possibility. Just because like sometimes we link up with people who we can't help who our friends are. And so sometimes we may catch ourselves in situations where, you know, we got to do something that's uncomfortable. And then we have to adapt to that situation. It just would be nice if Takemichi would adapt to his situation. That's all.
So that's the root of your anger at Takemichi. Like, you just wish there was a better adaptation for him, right?
I just throw a punch. Just throw a punch ever. Just don't go.
Or just don't go. Just don't go.
Just, you know what? I'm gonna set this one out, guys. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I wish they would have had him fight a better mental game, and like since he wasn't a fighter, like have him like think and just have a better like strategy for going at things other than like, oh, I'm gonna go to the fight and get everybody to stop. Like that's just nah, bro. I wish they would have had him be more methodical about what he was doing, because like the physical part wasn't there.
They tried, but like they're so gung ho. Like, dog, this is what we do. We're gonna go have this war. It is what it is. Either come with it or don't.
That's true.
They try. It's just he just can't.
But there were some parts where I was just confused of why he didn't just help Mikey connect dots. Like the one thing I was writing down was that like on the part where he was like, where he had knew beforehand that the dude, the first gang that they had the big melee with, the first one that Mikey like really kicked their ass. They was in the warehouse or whatever, and and the dude, I forgot what dude name is. The dude stabbed the other dude. No, it wasn't Valhalla. It was way before.
No, it was the one before that. Yeah,
it was the small game that they took over, or they tried to take over, or whatever. So like, yeah, Takemichi knew beforehand that was going to happen, but eventually, in that time period, the old gang leader dude, Lobius, okay, so like the leader of that gang, or the ex-leader of that gang, had told Takemichi and the other dude with the purple hair in the motorcycle the whole shit. Like he told them everything, and I was like, bro, I was like, you now have present evidence. Well, present evidence for that time period to take to this nigga, even if he don't believe you. You have it, and you have somebody that was with you that heard the whole story about how what's his name, the little I just started remembering character's name.
No, it's tough. It's tough, bro. It's tough.
The evil dude that came in to like be a plant or whatever. Like he told him like
Saki.
Kasaki.
Kasagi.
Kisaki.
They told like the old gang leader says like, yo, dude organized all this yada yada. Is him, you know, he's the one you gotta look out for. And the whole rest of the season, I'm like, when are you gonna say something? Like he said like that's what happened. Like I feel like he had a great like chess moment where he could have just from that to move some stuff around in that time period without, you know, using his like future vision or his ability to time travel to like do shit, because in that moment he was told that your boy was up to no good, and he could have took that to Mikey. And Mikey probably still would have been like, nah, my nigga got hands. You don't, my nigga. I'm sorry. I'm going with the nigga that got hands. But at least I feel like Mikey would have been the type of person like, yeah, I'm going to still let him in, but I'm going to really keep my eye on him because my homie, Takemichi, he can be a crybaby. He's crazy, but I trust him. So I'm going to let dude in, but I'm going to keep my eye on him type shit. So, like, I don't know. That just seemed a little weird to me. And like I said, I don't know. That's what I was hoping for more. I was hoping that he would he would be more methodical about his shit. Because, like, yeah, he did have some plans, and him and the little brother, his little brother, tried to come up with some stuff. But it wasn't as methodical. I just feel like it could have been more steps to it, you know? It just wasn't well thought out plans, just at all. But yeah, to answer your question, Nisho, what was your question again? I forgot the split.
my question, Jesus, when thoughts go all over the place. But my question came from Sticks tirade, but it was really like when you're put in a situation where it's pretty much fight or flight, and you don't have the skills, like what do you do? Like that type shit. That's what I was like.
Oh, you just gotta go with the punches, baby, because like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sometimes you be with your friends and your friends be like, let's go to the strip club, and you're like, I don't want to go to no strip club. But you know, that's your type of friends. That's what you just gotta go to the strip club. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta roll with them punches, you know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, when your mom is like, we going to church on Sunday, and you're like, I don't want to go to church. You just gotta go suffer through church. Like you, you know what I'm saying?
You definitely gotta go.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go. I mean, you're gonna get that Mikey kick to the face.
That's a fact.
But yeah, in all seriousness, like, I mean, like, I agree with Stick. You know, that's legit. We all, like you said, we all got them friends. We all probably have that friend who's like good people, like, you know, they're probably known to be a good person, but then they hung out with that one person that you probably told them not to fuck with, and their family told, like, don't hang with this person, yada, yada, yada. And, like, bam, they got themselves into trouble, you know what I'm saying? Because they hanging out with this person they ain't got no business hanging out with. So, yeah, it's definitely, you know, translates to real life, you know. You depending on who you hang with, you can get yourself in some serious trouble and get your ass beat over and over again and over and over.
In the past, in the present, don't matter.
It don't matter. No,
don't matter.
This is. But yeah, but I think this is a good time to switch gears to everybody's favorite part of the series. And this is where we rate the anime. So we let you know if you haven't watched it already, if you might be interested, or you know somebody that may be interested, you could just send them this part of the video, because we're gonna rate Tokyo Revengers on a scale of 1 to 5 stars. Now, 1 star being it's some shit. Don't watch it. Put it under the table with DNA Angel, Burst Angel, all of that. Just put it under there with your dirty magazines. Put them under there. And then if you got 5-star, that means you want everybody to watch it. You think your mama should watch it. You think your brother should watch it. You think your neighbor across the street. You think the dog should watch it. Everybody should watch the show. So when we go over these, we also go over our favorite characters, least favorite characters, and our favorite episodes. So with that said, since we started the podcast off with Stick telling us what he did or whatever, we'll start with Nisho this time. So Nisho, if you would like to let us know, favorite characters, least favorite characters, favorite episode, and how many stars you think the anime should get.
All right.
Go ahead and do that.
All right. Favorite character is actually I was bouncing between like the most, and to contrary belief, Stick, it's not Takemichi. I give him honorable mention at most. That's why I put him.
You want like it's okay, Nisha.
No, honorable mention. That's it. As far as it gets, like that's as far as it gets from me. But like, as far as like him being integral to the plot, I'm like, all right, cool. I see. Like he fucked up. See, I go back and correct his mistakes. Cool. But that's it. That's all I'm gonna give him is honorable mention. That's it. Well, favorite character off rip is Mikey. Easily, cause like that violent but deadly thing he personified so well. It was really good.
Was he silent but deadly? He wasn't very silent.
In some cases, kind of like, I mean, yeah, he was a kid. He was like braggadocious. He was a kid, like, yeah, but like he had those moments where he's like, "Don't fuck with me." What do you mean?
When he gets serious, he get real quiet. It's very short words, short sentences. Facts.
Yeah. And like for me, like Mikey, he's one of those people that kind of commanded respect. And like that's the kind of respect you can't teach. Like, no, it's motherfuckers that just look at you. It's like, nah, don't fuck with him. Like, don't fuck with him.
Yeah, he pull up and they like, nah, that's Mikey.
Yeah.
We not messing with him.
And right after him, I would put Draken. Draken was very interesting to see. I think this might lead into my favorite episode actually, because like it was a suspense around. Well, it's one of my favorite episodes. Like when he was laid out bleeding, I really thought he was dead. I was like, no, y'all better not kill Draken. Y'all better not kill. I was pissed. I was so pissed. I was like, they better not kill Draken off. And then luckily he survived. I was like, thank God, thank Jesus. But I was about to be hit. I was like, bro, you really about to let him die this early? Are you serious? Like, he's literally the yin to Mikey's yang. You can't kill that guy. Come on. But Draken balanced out Mikey so well. That's why I really fuck with both of them. Surprisingly, I like Naruto too. And Naruto's cool. Like,
that one is who? Remind me.
Hina's big brother. Hina's little brother.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm waiting for an explanation in season 2 of how his hand can magically transport Takamichi. That's what I'm waiting on.
There's no explanation of it. It's just like that's it.
Like I know the
insane.
Like the incident, his man's pushed him and now to save him. Cool. I understand where that trauma could have like put him in that, but after that, be willingly able to do that, we never got that answer. So. Creator season 2, please help us. Least favorite character is Kisuke, easily bitch ass. Like they let him slide under the radar to the last episode. I'm like, he never got his comeuppance, and I hate it. I hate when anime had that one character that knows they need to get their shit kicked in and they never do. Like Takamichi punched him once. That's all we got. Like,
that's it.
That's all we got was Takamichi pushing once. That shit blew me. But let me see. Other favorite episode was when Takamichi finally saw Hina in the present. They reunited. It was beautiful. They almost reconciled.
They tried.
They attempted.
Then
he strikes again.
Then that and sweet time traveling irony, yeah. What the fuck happened? Keisuke again. I'm like, y'all should have killed his ass in the past. Y'all be good. Shit. Like, fuck. But all that aside, the roller coasters this anime took me on, I'm a sucker for suspense. I can't help it. But I will give Tokyo Revengers a 4 out of 5.
Solid.
Like straight up, like the suspense of how it kind of kept me waiting for the next episode was good. Like Takamichi's incessant crying aside, yes, the suspense was beautiful. It's like kind of linking on a thread, like when Draken died, like, oh shit, he's gonna survive. Oh damn, he finally made it to the president. What's gonna happen? Oh, fire, right, dead. Okay, all right. Other episode, like the suspense building was really good in this, and this is for like a really recent anime too. Like I think this is like the most recent anime we watched.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, absolutely. That's for me. That's rare because I'm like I see a lot of recent anime recently that have just been like shit, but this one kind of redeemed that for me. So definitely, I'll recommend this 4 out of 5.
Solid.
Stick.
Your turn.
Alright, my favorite character is Draken. Draken reminds me of Piccolo. That is what he gives me. Very Piccolo vibes. Very Piccolo vibes. In the sense that he's very protective of the people that he likes, but he's still a badass. You know what I mean? Like, do not touch Mikey. That's basically his number one rule. Don't talk nasty to Mikey. Don't touch Mikey. Mikey is my guy. You mess with him, you basically mess with me.
I'm going to fuck you
gotta catch these hands, bro. I like his character.
Hands.
Yes. I like his character design. I like his voice actor. His voice actor is really good. The English dub. He's actually, I don't know if we've actually heard him on Mob Psycho. If you remember Mob Psycho, remember the episode where the daughter gets possessed by the evil spirit? That's the evil spirit is a voice actor.
Damn. That makes sense.
I love him. I love his character. I love what he stands for. He is the realest. He is tied for the realest on the show. Also do honorable mention definitely goes to Mikey. Another honorable mention goes to my dude Baji. Shout out to Baji, one of the realest in the show. He knew that Kiseki was a bitch and he tried to get everything done, but Takemichi messed it up. And so Baji got my man killed. I ain't felt this bad since Neji died. That's bullshit. I don't like it. But shout out to Baji, man. All he wanted was a little cup of noodles. You know what I mean? Shout out to my guy, for real.
Shout out to Baji, yeah.
Shout out to Baji, man. Shout out to Baji. It comes as no surprise.
Who's your least favorite?
That my least favorite character is Takemichi. Takemichi.
Hey, fool.
Is the worst main character of all time. Of all time. He is the worst main character of all time. It's not close anymore. There's no one. He's one, and whoever's number 2 is distant. The worst main character I've ever seen in my entire life. Nisha brought up an amazing point, right? The whole point of this mission is to go back in time and fix the present. In the present, it is very evident that Kiseki is the problem, right? Kiseki is the issue. Mm-hmm. If I hear that, right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm killing him. I'm not trying to avoid these events from happening. Forget all that. I'm killing him. I'm running to do the handshake with homeboy for some reason, and I'm going to see what that does. Problem solved. He's the issue. You have the information. it annoys him when he goes back into the past and he's like, yo, this is what happened, what this, he has all these questions when the only question he says, where's Kiseki at so I can kill him? That's it. That's problem solved. It boggles my mind why he won't kill this man. And then you get to the last episode, no spoilers, but you're looking and you're like, well, yeah, you deserve whatever happens to you. I mean, obviously you're not gonna, obviously we have season 2, so we know we know what's not gonna happen. But like, bro, like if it did, I wouldn't cry. You deserve it. Worst main character of all time. This honorable mention goes to the dude, I forget his name, but he's the dude that killed Mikey's brother.
Oh, him, bro.
I wish I knew his name.
Oh, the dude that was in their like original motorcycle group or whatever.
Yeah, he was the sixth member.
He was Baji. Right?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what his name is real quick. Kazutora. Yeah, he had a nickname, but yeah, Kazutora. He messed up a lot of stuff too. He really messed up a lot of stuff, and he's really the reason Baji died because he stabbed old boy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just that whole story. I don't understand how you boys with somebody but not know that your boy has an older brother and that he has a motorcycle shop. Like, I just feel like that's like, yo, in passing, that could be a conversation. Right. Like, it didn't make sense to me.
Especially for Mikey like motorcycles so much. Like, how would you not know?
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? It was just weird. But he was annoying. He had a cool design, but he was nuts.
Shit.
Favorite episodes. I like the entire episode stretch of just the big battle between the Manji gang and Valhalla. That whole stretch of episodes was good, kept you on your toes. You were wondering if Mikey was gonna go, descend into madness. Mikey was getting his ass beat for a little bit, and then Mikey got back into his bag. Yeah, Mikey. Listen, there are a lot of signature attacks in anime. Mikey kick is definitely up there right now. The Mikey standing kick to the temple. That junk is nuts. He be putting people to sleep.
Like them niggas talking, they be like, yeah.
Dog, mid-sentence. He don't care about none of that.
My mans don't give a fuck. I love it.
He does, right? He doesn't, bro. That's crazy. But yeah, those stretch episodes were really good. I like those. And as far as the overall anime, as much as I don't like Takemichi, he's integral to the story, and he's part of the story that his storyline is integral to the entire plot. And so him, to travel back and forth, the time travel. This is one of the first animes that I've seen that does time travel really, really, really well. It doesn't necessarily explain certain ways that he's able to time travel, but they do it well. Like it's the golden rule of time travel. Do something in the past, it affects something in the future. And each time, like it makes sense for me. Like, okay, this happened, but now this is why this happened. Jockin's in jail now. Jockin gets these things make sense. So that's cool. I'm very excited for season 2. So as far as an anime overall, 4 out of 5 for me, man.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Now it's my turn. All right. So I think I align a lot with what you said, Stick, kind of. So as far as my favorite characters, I'm realizing I have a type. I really enjoy me some dragon.
Yeah.
My guy makes me blush a little bit.
Okay.
I like the strong, sturdy, silent kind of types. Not like super silent, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and the observant type, he's very observant, He likes to look out for his people and loyal, protective, all that good stuff. And he's willing to be nice and respectful to everybody, which is what I really like. You know,
Yeah.
he treats people with respect first, and then if you disrespect him or Mikey, then you got to catch the hands. Like, and even afterwards, he'll still treat you with respect, which is what I really, really dig. What's up?
Real quick point on that. Like when they visit the girl who got mugged or whatever and attacked, like Mikey was about to turn up, but Draken just, you know what I'm saying? Listen, it's really our fault. Just bow your head, just let it go at this time. That's a good point there.
That was a good one. That was a really good one.
Yeah, I really like him a lot.
Ooh, senpai.
Ooh, hey, you in love?
Just a little bit.
Draken senpai.
But your call from Tokyo Ghoul still has my heart, though. So
okay.
Oh damn.
You know, he still has my heart. So.
Old boy from Tokyo Ghoul.
Old boy from Tokyo Ghoul with the green jacket. I'll never forget. But yeah, so that was my favorite character out of the whole anime, I would say. Yeah, top character. And I like the other two, Baji. Like I could tell that Baji was doing something else because he just seemed like the type, and his exit was real dramatic. So I was like, you know, my man's probably trying to go cook some shit up. But yeah, Dragon's favorite one. My least favorite character, even though I love this man's name, like his name, I don't know. I won't ever have kids, and if I did, it would probably be disrespectful or some type of appropriation to steal that name. But that name Teta is like so tough. I was like, Teta Kisaki, like that's a tough name. Like, I love that shit. But he's my least favorite character because my guy, I mean, he should be my favorite because he's a mean ass villain, bro. He's nice, dog. He's nice, like. He not only did he have hands, but he was smart. You know, my guy Takemichi needs to take notes because my guy had mental arrangements for things. My guy was playing chess. Everybody else is like taking on things as they come, and my guy was sitting there arranging all the pieces. Like they were playing on his chessboard. Like didn't have a chance. Like playing by his rules, with his pieces, with his rules. Like. Nobody had a chance. Like my guy is like, now I'm thinking like, should he be my favorite? I think I have to pick a villain as my favorite character because like
I hate how bad, man. I hate how right you are. God damn it! Right.
Actually, yes. Now I gotta move him there. He was my favorite character. Now him and Dragon gotta be my favorite because I just really enjoy how he orchestrated everything, and he was just under everybody's noses and like your boy Takemichi, like you said, he could have busted the whole thing open by just killing my guy, or he could have just been like, yo, Dragon, hey, look, I heard man say he was going to shank Mikey in his sleep. Dragon,
that's all he had to do.
Which he was pretty much planning to do. Like,
Dragon, he went over there and just whipped that up real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but my guy Takemichi wasn't thinking like that. But yeah, I fuck with me some Teta as a villain, you know, as a fan of the Joker myself, you know what I'm saying? You gotta appreciate a good villain that is not only, you know, good with the hands, but is also good with the mind, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to
I hate how right you are. God damn it.
And my least favorite character, like I said, I'm neutral on Takemichi. It is what it is. But my least favorite was that dude, Hama. I wanted to slap Hama so many times. The little skinny little beanpole with the goofy voice. Like, he had hands too. He kept trying to go against Dragon. Like, he had the...
yeah.
Like that. Man.
What the guy who kept, like, talking or whatever it was. He was, like, talking really loud. Him. I hated his ass. Boy.
He was just rapping and all the time and just real braggadocious and just extra with it. And it's just like, bro, shut your goofy ass up. Like, every time he came on the screen, I was like, bro, why are you here?
That's the same shit. I was like, oh.
Hama was mad annoying. So yeah, it was my least favorite character. My favorite episode, I agree with Stick because my favorite episode was like those ending episodes leading up to the whole Valhalla thing. Like that one, I was just glued in the whole time that was happening. Like the up and when they were preparing for the battle, when they got to the battle, when Mikey was getting his ass beat and they had the pole, and I was like, oh no, they're gonna jump my man. They jumped my man. You know what I'm saying? Valhalla was kicking their ass, but they were like trying to like muster up, and then come Takemichi with his little speech or whatever, and I guess everybody got turned up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot going on, but I did like that last stretch. I really enjoyed the episode that was enjoyed. I really enjoyed the episode where they were explaining Dragons and Mikey's relationship.
That was good.
That was I'm noticing like I like those stories that kind of explain things a little bit. So that I like that episode, and what I like about that episode is when old dude was running his mouth and Mikey just ran up and kicked that nigga in the face. Like dude was like
fucking go
talking mess about Mikey. He just said
excuse me.
I rewinded that at least 5 times and was dying laughing each time. It was just too good. It was just too good. But yeah, I really like given the backstory of their relationship, that episode. So that's my favorite episode. As far as what I'm rating it, I really like the animation. I like the writing. I like the whole time travel thing. I like the fighting. I also like that the characters are characters that you could see like in Japan currently, you know what I'm saying? Because this is the most recent anime you've seen. And it's just like you literally could like take those characters and probably go to Japan or meet Japanese people here and see them, you know, in the characters and see where they got those features from, the way they dress, the way they talk, the way they kind of style themselves, all that good stuff. So I really like that. And so with all that, I think I have to agree with you guys and give it a 4 out of 5. And it would have 5 stars if Takemichi didn't cry in every single episode. And even actually, I could have taken the crying every single episode if they would have just gave him some type of strength, like either give him some hands or give him some more intelligence. Because, like I said, your boy Teta, he was out here playing chess. And Takemichi, he was playing hopscotch. You know what I'm saying? And so I wish they would have just gave him some type of, you know, ability to be just a little tad bit smarter with his strategies. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he had big goals though. He wanted to be the head of the game, and he tried. What you thought?
By the way, when he said that, I was so pissed. I would be the head of the Maji gang. I'm like, nigga, are you kidding me? Are you out of your mind? No, you're never going to be the head of this gang, unless the writers decide. Oh, okay. But dog, oh my god, I got so upset when he said that. That was your plan, huh, buddy? Okay.
Said I worked 2 times.
And I want to be a stick one day. You know what I'm saying? It could happen.
We all got dreams, I guess. Oh man, I forgot all about that. Thank you for reminding me of that. Sucks. Worst main character ever.
You should get your thought out.
No, you just made me think of something. So in a way, and Nick, I didn't even think of none of this when you're describing Kisaki, because like my thing was I just wanted to see him get his ass whooped, because like he got away with all this, but you just gave a valid point. He has everything that Takemichi needed. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Like, he's the antithesis of Takemichi. Like, and I hate that I just admitted that about him because I really want him dead. But now I'm like, Kisaki might actually humble Takemichi enough to like want to fucking fight now. So it's like, I guess what I would do.
I don't know about that. Cause it was like, dude killed your girlfriend, and in future, twice killed your girlfriend twice, and neither like that alone would have had me go back and just be stabbing niggas. Like I would have been at your door like selling candy, good. You would have came out that bitch. I would have been like swish, 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 swish. Like, it's like, bro, you didn't even go back to avenge her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like, poor Takamitchi. I really hope in season 2. I hope they don't do fan service and like make him more tough because that's what people want. But I hope they find a way to make him, I don't know, fit to make him less of a wimp. I guess.
You almost said the right word. A bitch.
I was actually gonna say a pussy, but then I try not to say that but you know, pussies are very strong, so you know.
Solid, able to stretch far, but then return back to normal size.
Birth children out here, you know. So I can't.
Him, push him over, falls to the ground. Falls to the ground.
Hey, what was that for?
Why can't we all just be friends?
Do you not see how this worked out in several other anime, sir? No.
I really enjoyed the episode where the shit was in his head. That was that shit was wild. Like, who thought that?
That was the perfect explanation of that character. Absolute chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
Oh my god.
Overall, I think it's a super cute story, and I like how they like these tough guys just took this like little kid and they're all little kids, but they took him in, you know, and now you have this like soft kid just running around with these hooligans. It's very cute. It's very cute. It reminds me of so many people that I know. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So this wraps up a conversation we haven't had. You know, just started watching anime convo in a while. You know, we talked about Tokyo Revengers, talked about, you know, Stick's hate for certain characters and whatnot. My love, wink wink. It's an ugly wink, but same thing for certain characters. And we thank everybody for watching. With that said, I think it's Stick's turn to pick the anime.
Yes,
so yeah. So do you know what we should watch next?
I do, man. I was thinking of it today. I was thinking of like what our roles are when it comes to picking anime, right? Like Nick picks like the newer ones. She picks like, you know, she's very new. Misha will throw out like ones from his childhood, like really reminiscent, very ones you might have missed on the low. I know he got a couple of those coming on the way. And I see myself, our forgotten member, but our missing member right now, Kay. You know Kay, man. Kay's all about the cheeks, as we learned last time with prison school. Now I'm trying to figure out what I was. I think I'm classic man. I might throw you a screwball here now and again to throw you something different, but I'm the classic man. So I think it's time. So I think it's time we go to a classic, man. And we're gonna watch season 1, which is being defined as episodes 1 through 25.
Okay.
Of Rurouni Kenshin.
You gotta send that to me because I can't spell that off.
Facts. Facts. We'll be watching season 1 of Rurouni Kenshin, man.
Oh, this is gonna be it's the rewatch.
It's time, man. It's
the rewatch for
what
me.
year did this one come out?
Oh man, that's 90s, right, Nisho?
90s.
Yeah, it's in the 90s.
Late 90s, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, late 90s.
That's what's up.
We're going back to the samurais, man. Going back to the feudal Japan, man. That's what we're doing.
We're going back to a literal samurai classic right here. Woo!
The issue I had two choices, man. There was one and there was another one. But the thing about both choices was season 1 is good, but season 2 of both of them are like considered the best of those series. So we'll have to circle back eventually, but
So
we'll start with season 1.
Season 2 is good.
Oh no, it's considered one of the best, like in the series, and one of the best of all time.
Oh,
damn!
But I like to go in order. So
okay, I prefer an order as well.
Yeah,
I had 2 in order.
So yeah, I'm not mad at a rewatch, man. I want Nick to get in on this goodness, man. That's all.
Well, y'all heard it here. We're gonna go get into some classic anime. I don't know how to pronounce it, but what Stick said, you can go rewind it. It'll be in the description. So
and it'll be in the Discord. Maybe join the Discord while you're at it.
Exactly. If you made it this far, you might as well join the Discord. So wherever you're watching this, if you're watching it this far, you're watching it on YouTube. So make sure you go check the caption and click that Discord link, and you'll be able to join, and you'll be able to hang out with us and talk anime and everything else under the sun. So yeah, this is it for Just Started Watching Anime. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Yeah, there we go. Oh, stop recording.